guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Talia and today's video is so exciting. It's a little cook with me, so I'm gonna be making some nice, easy, simple vegan pancakes, and I'm actually making this for lunch, so that's kind of fun. And it's actually a recipe that my friend Theo sent me, so I'll have her video and her channel linked down below because I got to send her a recipe that she's gonna be trying out, so make sure to go check that out. Also, for another little fun thing, while I'm cooking, I'm gonna be answering all the questions that you guys asked me on Instagram and the YouTube comments. They are about a mixture of things, so I'm sure this will be really fun. And I'm so excited to have pancakes because if you guys watched my vlogs, I went berry picking last week and I'm gonna use my berries in the pancakes. So yeah, let's get cooking. Okay, so I have kind of a weird setup here, but I will have the recipe in the description box if you can't like see or understand what I'm doing. But first I'm gonna get out all the ingredients and I'll have them on the screen here. So first we've got a cup of flour. She said that you could do it with the gluten-free flour or white flour, wheat flour. The next thing is some brown sugar or regular sugar, and baking powder, almond milk, apple cider vinegar or lemon juice if you don't have that, and a splash of vanilla. So fun fact, all of the stores were out of baking powder and I don't currently have any. So we're gonna try to make pancakes without baking powder, which is really interesting. But I was like, why are they all sold out of baking powder? And I'm like, you know what? It must be all this banana bread baking that people are doing in quarantine. That's really what I'm thinking. So first let's get a bowl out. Nice mixing bowl. Oh look, you can see your reflection. And I'm gonna get out the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so it says to mix the dry and wet ingredients separately and then pour the wet into the dry. I'm just gonna put the dry right in here and then do the wet in like a small bowl. Oh, actually, I could do the wet right in here. That'd be a lot easier. While I'm pouring and mixing, I'm gonna start answering some questions. So first we've got the Instagram ones. First question, how do you like being in a sorority at your college? I think overall, like I really like the idea of Greek life, especially at my school. It's not like the stereotypical Greek life, and I've talked about that in like a lot of videos before, but if you didn't know, I'm an Alpha Phi and I go to Worcester Polytechnic Institute. And in general, I think it's like really great to just have a group of girls, especially because I came from a small school and I was on a varsity sport. And so it's kind of nice to have that like little community. Okay, that's way too much flour. Just gonna put some back. I think like there have been, I'm not gonna get into any details because I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this, but there have been some recent things that have kind of bothered me a little bit. You know, there's like a lot of stereotypes surrounding sororities and I never really want to be associated with the negative ones because I don't know, I just don't think that that's me and I don't want that to be how I'm perceived. But some recent specific things have made me like really question, you know, why I'm in a sorority, why I'm in Greek life in general. And I think that there are some things are in place and that need to happen for me to feel like happy in Greek life again. But this is my last year and I don't want this to sound negative in any way. Yeah, I really like that we're very involved in the WPI community and I like that we're moving towards a way that's really focused on like giving back and everything. So, okay, that was a super long answer and I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like keep in here, but in general, yeah, I like being a sorority. Like, I think it's fun and I know that some people don't understand it or like it's not for them and I totally respect that. I mean, most of my friends are not in Greek life. Yeah. Okay, that was a super long answer. I hope I don't go like in depth on all of these. I'll be baking for hours. Okay. The sugar. The next question is, if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would you choose? And this is really funny because I've had many conversations with people about this and I'm pretty sure I mention it in a lot of videos, but I really love tofu. And I know that tofu is just so typical of vegans. There are just so many variations. So I don't know, I feel like maybe tofu. Okay, this next question I love. It's fave things you've seen in the Pacific Northwest. And thank you so much. Shout out to whoever asked this. It's let's see, who is it? Shangelina Wellbeing. Thanks for this question. That's super cute. I love the Pacific Northwest. I knew that I liked it before, but honestly, like even just this time coming, like I'm realizing that I love it so much. I had always really thought about California after graduation, not so much Southern California, but maybe Northern California or like the San Francisco area or something. I don't know. I just always thought that because I knew there was job opportunities there. But now I'm realizing that like if a job like lines up up pretty well. Like, I would love to be in the Pacific Northwest because, I mean, California is not too far and it's just so beautiful here. So favorite things that I've seen so far, definitely all of the waterfalls. If you don't follow my Instagram, I'll have it linked down below. And if you want to see more pictures, just like hit me up because I'll send them to you. I literally took so many pictures of all the waterfalls I've seen on hikes, and Mount Hood is so beautiful. And I've seen it like from afar and everything because, I mean, you can even see it like from Portland, but hiking so close to it, like that was so sick. I think that's probably one of my favorite things. Oh, I also really liked the coast. I went to Cannon Beach, like my first like real weekend here, and that was really cool. Yeah, so I'd have to say those are my favorite things, which of course so typical, like just a bunch of outdoors things. Okay, next we have, what was your study abroad experience like? And I was actually just talking to some people about this because I'm so lucky I got to study abroad literally right before the pandemic. If you haven't been watching my channel for a little while, I was in Peru and Ecuador at the beginning of this year, and I literally made it back home just in time to like start quarantining basically. So I really loved my study abroad. I really liked how it was different because at a lot of other schools you go and you take classes at another university abroad, which is also a really cool experience because, you know, you get to see what it's like to be a student there. But for my study abroad, we did a project, and so I thought that was really interesting because, I don't know, we got to see what life was like, but not limiting it to as a student, like also as just like a regular everyday person, or maybe somebody who lives in the country versus city. I don't know. It was just like really cool to see how they live down there because it's just so different than here. By the way, I'm also adding cinnamon. So yeah, I really loved it. I think like I would go back to Ecuador in a heartbeat. Obviously there's so many other places that I want to go to, but yeah, I'm really, really grateful for that. By the way, I'm just starting to, you can't even see this very well, but I'm starting to mix the dry with the wet. Okay, the next question says, have you picked up any new hobbies or pastimes during quarantine? I can't think of any new hobbies. I've just kind of like rediscovered old ones or continued ones that I really like, but have been able to do a lot more. For example, YouTube. I used to do that like all the time, especially in high school, but when I went away to college, I kind of stopped doing it as regularly, or I would like pick it up in the summer, but then wouldn't be able to during the school year. So I've really been loving doing YouTube, and I also kind of started reading again, as you guys have seen. And like I've mentioned 1,000 times, I'm so lucky that I get to hike right now, but I've kind of been doing that for a while. So honestly, no new hobbies. If you have hobby recommendations, let me know. Like, actually, for real, I really want you guys to comment down below your hobbies right now, because I don't know, like that's just so interesting. Like, some people are into like crazy things like woodworking or something. I don't know why was woodworking the first thing that came to my mind. I have no idea. The next question is favorite milkshake. I actually don't really ever have milkshakes, but I think the last one I made at home was Stewart's ice cream with almond milk and maple syrup and chocolate syrup or something like that. I don't know. It was crazy. It was a bunch of sugar. Also, shout out New Yorkers, because Stewart's is the best. Also, my pancake batter is all mixed. It's like a really good consistency. Okay, quick break from answering questions because I'm gonna put all the ingredients away. Okay, I'm actually gonna add in the raspberries straight to the batter now. I was just gonna like sprinkle them on top or whatever while I cooked them, but I'm gonna put them right in the batter and it's gonna make it all pretty. Oh my goodness, this is not turning out how I wanted it to. I thought it was gonna make it like pretty and pink. Oh, you know what? I'll try to like break up the raspberries a little bit. This is about to be like the worst cook with me. Oh my goodness, I have to show you guys this. Like, I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but it's turning pink and it's so cute. I'm about to have pink pancakes. Okay, this is like weird lighting, but can you like kind of tell? It's like pretty pink. Okay, I'm gonna start heating up my pan and spray it with some oil. And while we wait for that to heat up, I'll answer some more questions. So Theo herself asked, what's your least favorite color? And I've never really thought about this, and I thought I was gonna say orange, but it's really been growing on me. Yeah, I don't really have a least favorite color, but I guess I'd have to say orange. Oh, we've got a couple college ones. We have Post-Grad Plans. So, kind of touched on this a little bit, but I want to move to the West Coast really bad. I don't know if I'll end up in Portland or some city in California. I literally have no idea. It'll kind of depend on, you know, where I can get a job. But my post-grad plans, if it was an ideal world, I would want to work at the Nike or Adidas headquarters, and I would want to work as a biomedical engineer for them when designing like their footwear and stuff. I think that's all like so cool, and just looking at the biomechanics of the body in a more like sports and athletics standpoint. So yeah, that'd be pretty ideal, and I'd want to be able to travel a little bit, and I'd probably want to get like a really cool apartment. There is an apartment building here in Portland that I've been obsessing over recently. It's probably not healthy because I'll probably never be able to live there. I don't know, but never say never. I'm gonna, you know, manifest those goals. So I've like taken so many pictures of it. But yeah, if not, then like I feel like I'll end up in like San Francisco or something and just kind of have to like rough it a few years because, you know, student loan debt is real. But yeah, my post-grad plans, basically just trying to get a job, you know? Okay, and then the next question related to college as well is favorite class you've taken in college. I have no idea. Okay, I'm really trying to think. I feel like all of my project-based classes, I feel like they've been able to give me a good amount of experience that's relevant to what I want to do. So most of my BME classes have been pretty good. The ones at the beginning I think were kind of annoying. I don't know, I'm trying to think my favorite. I don't know, maybe my favorite is like yet to come. I don't know. Okay, next question is any hobbies. I kind of touched on this before, but basically hiking. I like to kayak. Haven't done that in a little while, but I think I'm doing that on my birthday. I also like to cook and bake, so honestly I might do some more cook with me's. Okay, next question, go to coffee order. Honestly, anywhere that has nitro cold brew, I probably get that. Oh, I'm gonna put these on the pan real quick. All right, let's do this. Okay, that's big. That's really big. All right, looks like I'm just gonna make 2 giant pancakes. Okay, I'm realizing they're like incredibly thin, but it's fine. Okay, sorry. I had to get water. Also, this lighting is way better. I don't know why I wasn't at this angle before, but it's fine. So I'm gonna answer some questions while I wait for the pancakes to cook. So the next question is favorite TV show. Right now, I'm actually watching Orange is the New Black because I watched that forever ago and then kind of like fell off watching it, so started it over. But that's more of just like a current watch. Same with like Grey's Anatomy. Okay, this is gonna sound so stupid, but I think my favorite TV shows, Love Island, UK specifically, season 6, it's my favorite. Like, if you've ever seen it, please, let's discuss. But yeah, I also love Jane the Virgin, Gossip Girl. I hope I'm not like forgetting any. Oh, and then going along with that, the next question is favorite movie. I always tell people that my favorite movie from my childhood is Aladdin. Yeah, specifically the old one, but I do really like the new one. I think that they did a pretty good job. Okay, the next question is from one of my really good friends. Shout out Jonathan. He said, how do you remain the cutest of all time? That's adorable, Jonathan. Thank you. Okay, the next question is some tea. Deb asked, how is it living with your boyfriend? So that's an interesting label. Yeah, we're just gonna move on. Okay, and then she also said a less juicy one. How are you liking Portland? I love it. I've said that probably 1,000 times in this video and in all my past vlogs. I love Portland a lot. Like, if you're thinking about visiting, like, please do, and please let me know. Okay. Next question, favorite place you've traveled to and why? I am going to be annoying here and shout out, I went to Machu Picchu in early January and it was literally magical. Like, it was by far the best place I've ever been in the entire world, and I'm not sure if anything will ever top it. So my pancakes are bubbling. Okay, I have to show you guys. They look kind of weird right now, and I think it's because I didn't put baking powder in them. Like, sorry. Oh my goodness. What did I do? This is like very funny. They're just so thin. Yeah, I don't know what I did wrong. Okay, Theo, please let me know what I did wrong, because I didn't think that baking powder would make that much of a difference, and apparently it really does. So, okay, moving on. Things you want to accomplish. Well, I want to finish my bachelor's degree, I want to get my master's degree, and one day work for Nike, because I literally get so emotional and like cry, like even watching their videos about working there or like being in their internship program, like it gets me emotional. So current favorite item. Okay, for anybody who's been watching my videos, you will literally hate me for saying this, but have to shout out my water bottle for the millionth time. It's just a thermo flask, a good old knockoff Hydro flask. It's treated me very well. I have been drinking out of this nonstop for all of quarantine, and recently just put this little boot on it, and good thing because I drop it on my hikes all the time. But yeah, this is just the 40 ounce. I have the straw lid, which I'm obsessed with as well. And yeah, big shout out. I'll have it linked down below. Please check it out, you won't regret it. All right, biggest goal for the summer. That's a different one. Biggest goal that I'll mention right now is probably just to end my classes with good grades, honestly, because it's kind of just been my life this summer is taking more classes. So, okay, I'm gonna flip my pancakes. All right, I really hope this isn't a fail. And they're literally bubbling so weird. Oh my goodness, I'm scared. Oh no, it's breaking. Crap, I always do this. Okay, that one turned out a little better. I did burn my raspberries a little bit, but I don't know what's wrong with this one. I mean, either way, I think they'll taste good, so. Okay, next question. What are you currently looking forward to? I am currently looking forward to my birthday that's this weekend, and also I'm gonna be going on a little road trip, backpacking trip soon, so I'm really excited for that, to see more of the West Coast and just the Pacific Northwest in general. Okay, another Portland question. We've got, are you thinking of staying in Portland, and what are your thoughts so far of the area? Well, I said this 1,000 times, love Portland. Am I thinking of staying here? I'm gonna stay here throughout the rest of the summer, at least until the end of August, if not maybe into September, I don't know. My school actually just announced today that we can choose between a remote option and an in-person option, and majority of grad classes will be held all online, so it'll really just be lab components that are in person. And I don't know what my fall schedule is yet because it all changed since I decided to take classes this summer. I'll probably choose the remote option, or that'll just be like the nature of my grad classes. So I'll probably stay in Portland for a little longer. It'll also be based on kind of like what the pandemic looks like in a couple months, so. Okay, and the final question before I finish my pancakes and try them out is favorite part of doing YouTube. So I really love this question because recently I've been thinking a lot about this and how it's kind of like changed over the years, and I talked about this a little bit in the podcast that I was featured on that I'll have linked down below. The episode hasn't come out yet, but make sure to subscribe to that so you can hear about it. So my favorite part is really just that I can like interact with so many people. Like, it's so cool like getting a notification on my phone that like somebody commented, whether it's somebody who's watched all my videos or comments frequently, or somebody who never comments before, a new person, whatever, if it's like one of my friends. I don't know, like I just love it, like building that like community, as cheesy as that sounds. Like the other day somebody commented and was like, I didn't know you're BME, like that's my major too. And it's like, I'm totally gonna hit her up and like chat about BME stuff. Like that's so cool. Or like people from Portland have commented, like things like that. So I just think that that's really cool to like connect with people that you never would have before. And then also eventually like turning this into a platform that is not just like entertaining, but like that maybe I could like potentially help someone. Plus it's just like a fun little thing. I mean, obviously today's video was like a big fail of a cook with me, but it's like so fun, you know? So yeah, I just want to say that if you're thinking about starting a channel, like just do it. I mean, like literally what's the harm? Yeah, people are gonna like think you're weird, but honestly I'm like finally starting to get over that again, because I used to be over it, and then like I went to college, and then those people were like finding out about it, so I was like embarrassed or something. But then like people tell me like, oh, that's so cool, and so it's like, yeah, like you're right, like it's just another hobby. Okay, so enough of those long rants, let's check out the pancakes. All right, so I'm realizing that these look so weird, and this is literally foaming. Like, what the heck? I feel like I should look it up. Like, are they safe to eat? I don't know. I'm gonna test it out though. Okay, I just tried so hard to get a thumbnail, and I literally thought that syrup was gonna fall on my laptop, so that's good. But here's the ultimate taste test. They're looking a little weird. but it's okay. Also, I really trust Theo because her pancakes always look good. You know when you need like a second bite to really tell? I'm thinking I need a third. So they don't taste as bad as they look, but the consistency is definitely off. And I think it's because I should have used baking powder number 1, like I've been saying, but also I should have used a gluten-free flour and brown sugar, and I did not. I mean, all in all, I'm still gonna like eat this for lunch because I love pancakes. That's the thing about pancakes is I feel like you can't actually mess them up that bad. But anyways, if you guys have better cooking skills than me, or maybe you have the actual ingredients, make sure to check out this recipe. It's in the description, like I said. And Theo also made breakfast that I sent her a recipe for over on her channel. I think she's making a Southwest tofu scramble, so definitely be sure to go check that out. Yeah, I'm so excited because I love her videos, and make sure to subscribe if you like her video. And as always, I'm gonna be posting a lot more in July, so make sure you're subscribed and turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!